What's up everybody, it's Sean here and I'm here today to give you guys a review of the Kasina collaboration with Nike on the Air Max 1 SP in the Wong-Ang gray and orange colorways. Today's video is sponsored by Heffalux. Heffalux is my all-time favorite sneaker insoles, and they sell eTPU insoles, which essentially is the same material you'll find in Adidas Boost. So if you're looking to add some additional comfort inside your shoes, be sure to check out their website, which I've linked down below in the description box. You'll see they sell a variety of different insoles, so depending on the type of insole density and the cushioning setup you're looking for, you're going to find there's a suitable pair for everyone. So I've been a paying customer of Heffalux for years now, and to me, I personally find them to be extremely comfortable. So if you guys want to check them out and try a pair for yourself, be sure to use the code SEANGO at checkout and get 15% off your entire purchase. So Kasina is a Korean retailer that's worked with Nike in the past before, but last month in June they dropped their latest collaboration, which was on the Air Max 1. So this pack is called Won-Ang, and apologies for my mispronunciation, but in Korean I believe this stands for the unity of people. And as part of Korean culture, when people get married, the couple is gifted Wong-Ang ducks, which are a set of carved wooden ducks that symbolize unity and love. And in many ways, these two colorways kind of represent that, as they are intended to be together. So these released for a price of, I believe, 160 US dollars or 210 Canadian dollars. And the official colorway for the gray pair is particle gray and dark teal green, whereas for the orange colorway, the official colorway for this one is sport spice and coconut milk. So first things first, here's a quick look at the box. And as you can see, this comes in a white-based cardboard box. It has this repeating pattern found throughout, along with Air Max, the Nike swoosh, and Kasina co-branding. As for the shoes themselves, so this is the iconic Air Max 1 silhouette. And I gotta say, both these pairs were very uniquely done. There's a ton of different materials, different colors and textures, which makes this a very interesting take on the Air Max 1 silhouette. So diving into the details, so on the toe box you can see for the orange pair, we have a very tumbled reddish brown colored leather, whereas for the gray pair, we have more of a dark teal colored leather instead. Covering the U-throw area of the shoe, this is covered in what feels like a fleece-like material. And for the orange pair, this is done in a dark blue color, whereas for the gray pair, they opted for more of a dark gray colored finish. Surrounding the front toe cap, we have this suede overlay, which is done in a very bold colored orange on the orange pair, and a lighter gray shade on the gray pair. And embroidered on the lateral side of both pairs, we have a Nike swoosh, which transforms into a flower at the tip. Moving downwards, the mid-panel of both sides of the shoe, this is covered in this faux pony hair. So we have this teal colored finish on the orange pair, and a gray colored finish on the gray pair, and stitched on top of this on the lateral side, we have this sail or off-white colored leather swoosh. And if I flip the shoe over to the medial side, the swooshes here are different from the lateral side. So for the orange pair, this is done in more of a reddish brown color, and for the gray pair, this is again done in that dark teal color. Covering the top two eyelets, we have more of that fleece-like material that we saw earlier on the U-throat, and the eyelets themselves are constructed out of a light brown colored TPU. Moving downwards, surrounding the top portion of the back of the shoe, we have more suede. So for the gray pair, this is constructed out of a very dark gray colored suede, whereas for the orange pair, it's constructed in more of an off-white or light tan colored finish. Underneath this, we have a leather panel overlay, which is done in a dark blue colored finish on the orange pair, and a gray colored finish on the gray pair, and embroidered in the center, we have a Won-Ang duck. Hanging off the shoe, they also come with a very special hang tag as well. So this is a leather-based hang tag, and embroidered on one side, again we have that same Won-Ang duck that we saw embroidered on the heels. So this is a dope add-on, which I thought really made the shoe feel more premium. Moving on, so for the laces, these come with these wooden lace dubrés. So on one foot we have the Nike swoosh, which is lasered on, and for the other foot we have Kasina branding. The laces themselves are done in this flat style finish, in a sail or off-white color, and has a very broken in and very soft feel to it to the touch. Underneath this, we have a full leather tongue, and at the very top, the tag here has Kasina branding. The interior of both shoes is lined in a very premium, very soft sail-colored leather. This again adds to the whole premium feel of this collection, and the same can be said about the insoles too. So the insoles for these shoes are cork-lined, and we have Nike Air branding on one side and Kasina branding on the other side, along with an image of those Won-Ang ducks once again. So the upper of the Air Max 1 sits atop this full-length polyurethane foam midsole. The midsole is painted in sail or off-white, and underneath the heel we have this window which exposes the Nike airsole unit that's found encapsulated within the midsole. And then finally, turning the shoe over to the bottom, The outsoles here are done in this translucent finish. We have your same waffle style traction pattern just like all your other Air Max 1s, but then underneath this we have an image of those wand-ang ducks once again, which was another nice added touch. So that breaks down the look and the construction of these Kasina Air Max 1s. And for those wondering about sizing, so overall I felt like these ran pretty true to size. Unless you have really wide feet, then you might want to consider going up a half size. So I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I wear between a 10 and a 10.5 in Air Max 1s, depending on the year of the release. For some reason I found that more recent Air Max 1s by Nike, they've been fitting a bit more generous width-wise. So I've stuck with a size 10 for my recent Air Max 1s in the past couple of years. But again, if you do have really wide feet, you might want to consider going up that half size because the width of the Air Max 1 can be a little bit snug. But basically whatever size you normally wear for the Air Max 1, I'd stick with that same size for both of these shoes. Next up in terms of the comfort, so these feel pretty much like any of your other Air Max 1s. The cork insole though does make the shoe feel a little bit more grippy underfoot, so your feet, assuming you're wearing socks, won't be sliding inside the shoe. But aside from that, the underfoot feeling feels pretty much identical. There's not too much from a softness and step-in comfort perspective, but I feel like for just an everyday casual use shoe, the Air Max 1 is perfectly fine. Finally, in terms of the overall quality and the craftsmanship, so first off, material quality was absolutely great. With so much variety in materials on this shoe, I really feel like all the components on these pairs really had a very premium feel to it. So the suede, the faux pony hair, the leather, it really felt like a very special collaborative shoe in hand. But in terms of the overall build and craftsmanship, it left a little bit to be desired. Some of the stitching was a little bit sloppy on my pairs, and the most noticeable thing that I didn't like was the shape of the toe box. These have a bit more of that bulky look to it, as opposed to the more streamlined look that most Air Max 1 purists prefer. So that may or may not be a deal breaker for you guys if you like more of that sleek and tapered look. So with all that out of the way now, let me toss these on feet and I'll show you guys how these look. All in all, I gotta say, I think this is a very unique collaboration between Kasina and Nike. And I'm honestly pretty surprised at how low the prices are on the secondary market. Considering how much the Kasina Dunks are reselling for, I'm guessing they just manufactured a ton more in terms of quantity for these ones instead. But that's great for any true Air Max fan out there that wants to pick these up for retail or close to retail. In terms of picking one over the other, I prefer the gray pair much more. I honestly think this orange colorway is a little bit random in terms of the mix of colors, and it's not really my cup of tea. But this gray pair, however, I think the different shades of gray complemented by the teal accents, I think it works very well together. So this is a colorway I can definitely see myself wearing, whereas the orange pair, it's a little bit too random for me and I don't think I can actually pull these off. But let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about this Kasina Nike Air Max 1. Between the two colorways, which of the two do you guys prefer? Drop a comment down below. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can follow me on Instagram at esco8, check me out on Twitter at sean.go, and visit my website as well at seango.ca. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.